It's back on. It's back on. Okay. I got this. I'm gonna win this vacation. I'm gonna get it. L. Yes. Rules for life. Rules for life. Yes, you got it. Do I win the prize? Do I win the vacation? Do I get to go on a trip? Wait. Hang on. Rules for life. Rules for life. Play well, finish strong. Are we recording? Okay. Hey boys and girls, Heidi here, and yeah, we're NCC Kids Online. I'm so happy you are joining us. Sorry, I was, watching my favorite game show and I got caught up. I thought I had a break. I thought I had enough time to get ready for filming, and I don't. So let's get this day started like we always do. Do you know how we do that? We stand up, but I'm gonna sit down. So if you wanna sit down, you can sit down too. We put our hand on our heart and we say our declaration. Are you ready? Because I am. Okay, here we go. I am a child of God. I am loved, adored, and accepted by my Father in heaven. I am forgiven and free. Sin has no hold on me. I am an overcomer, more than a conqueror, full of the Spirit of God. And I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Holy Spirit, open up my eyes to see, my ears to hear, my mind to understand, and my heart to receive everything that God has for me today. In Jesus' name, amen. Great job. Well, you know what? It's time to go to worship, and I really need to stand up. So you stand up, get on your feet, be ready, because I'm going to be ready in just a minute, okay? Let's go.
You made the sky above, you made the oceans deep. You have created everything my eyes can see. You made this heart to know your love. I stand in awe of everything you
guys, are y'all ready to learn our bottom line for this week? Are you sure? Are you positive? Let's do it. Our bottom line for this week is make the most of what you've been given. Can you guys say that with me? Make the most of what you've been given. Great job. You guys did so good. Let's jump straight into our memory verse right now. Oh! Polly, you have got to stop scaring me like that.
Hey, Mr. Hunter, what are we doing?
Hi, Polly. We are learning our memory verse for the month. We're on week 4, and we're trying to get our memory verse learned before the end of the month. Can you help us?
Absolutely!
Are you sure?
Yes, sir!
Do you know the memory verse?
Yes?
Positively?
Yes?
Absolutely?
Yes?
Okay, well then let's say our memory verse for the month. Are you ready?
I'm ready!
Okay, suppose
Suppose
you can be trusted
you can be trusted
with something very little.
with something very little.
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 Then
Then
you can
you can
also
also
be trusted
be trusted
with something
with something
very
very
large.
large.
Luke
Look,
16,
16,
10.
10.
Good job, Polly. Do you want to do that one more time, but a little bit faster?
Absolutely.
Kids, we're going to do this one more time, but we're going to do it a little bit faster, and we're going to see if Polly can keep up. You ready? Suppose you can
Suppose you can
be trusted
be trusted
with something
with something
very little.
very little.
Then you can
Then you can
also be trusted
be trusted
with something
with something
very large.
very large.
Luke 16:10.
Luke 16:10.
Good job, Polly.
Yay!
Polly, thank you so much for joining us this week and helping us with our memory verse.
Absolutely. Now let's go see what's next.
Let's go!
All right, I'm back. And guess what time it is? It's our house habit challenge time. Are you ready? Let's go to our game board and see what color we're gonna land on this week. Oh, there it is. And we're gonna stop now. Yellow. Ooh, that's a good one. So we live on by being responsible. Learned from me earlier today. I wasn't so responsible. I was not ready to film. But guess what? This week, you cannot give up and you can be responsible in whichever way that is for you. So don't forget, we live on by being responsible. Let's go check out our Bible lesson.
Hi everybody, I'm Erica. Who's up for a game of Brain Drain? The rules to this one are very simple. Use every single part of your brain to get your team to guess the answers to the questions. You're my team! So you've got to guess the answers. That's your responsibility. Responsibility is showing you can be trusted with what is expected of you. Okay, this first question is knowledge-based. So you're going to need to use this part of your brain you use for intense thinking. What is 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 minus 16? You have 10 seconds. Go! Carry the 1. Okay, time's up! Here's the answer. 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 minus 16 is 8! Did you get the answer? Did you get the answer? Huh? Who got it? I'm gonna say you did. Next question! Okay, so this is an artistic question. You'll need that creative part of your brain right here. Using the enclosed clay and drawing pad, get your team to guess the following phrase.
Okay, I can do this.
Go! Huh? What? What? Do you get it? It's a dime a dozen. A dime, a dozen, a dime, a dozen. That's the phrase that means something is so common, you can pretty much find it anywhere. It's a dime a dozen. We're rich, I told you. We're rich.
Let's do another one.
Ooh! This one's a performance card. I like this one. It uses that part of your brain that gives you courage. Right here to act on stage or sing. Here goes. Get your team to guess the following animal. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll just look silly. In today's story, we'll learn about a boss who put 3 servants in charge of bags of gold. Will the servants do something with what they're given or waste their opportunity? I'm not going to act like that animal. Stop wondering. Stop!
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verses 14 through 30.
When Jesus wanted to share truth with the people that followed Him, He often would tell a parable, a story.
Here is what the kingdom of heaven will be like.
These parables used everyday situations to help people think and understand God's truth for themselves. One day in Jerusalem, Jesus wanted to share a story with His followers. If He told that same story today, it might sound something like this. There once was a man who created the world's most amazing energy bar.
Just one bite and I feel like I could leap tall buildings in a single bound. What is even in these?
If I told you, I'd have to leave you stranded on top of Mount Everest.
The man did such a good job of selling the energy bars, he soon became wealthy. Then one day, he got on a Zoom call with 3 of his top employees.
Zane, Ren, Murray.
Yes, sir.
Right here.
Murray,
Says he's here.
I don't hear him.
start your audio, Murray.
Oh, hey, just, I was finishing the movie.
I've called you together for an important purpose. I'm going offline.
You're what?
Completely screen-free. I'm going to travel the world for a while. Hike Everest, cross the Sahara, dive down to the Mariana Trench, miles beneath the ocean, all fueled by my energy bar, of course.
Dude, that is far out.
Literally.
The rich man had carefully studied his employees and knew what they can handle.
While I'm gone, I'm leaving you in charge of my money. Zane, I'm sending you an encrypted key to access my gold account with 5,000 credits.
Oh, excellent.
Ren, here's an encrypted key to access my silver account with 2,000 credits.
I'm on it.
Murray, check your inbox for an encrypted key to my bronze account with 1,000 credits.
That's it.
That's it. I'm going off the grid.
Immediately, Zane accessed the money from the gold account and put that money to work. He hired scientists and designers to create a suction shoe that would keep a rock climber from falling.
I call it the fly shoe.
The fly shoe sold as nearly as fast as the energy bar. Zane soon made his money back, and more. Ren, meanwhile, made excellent use of the money in the silver account.
What does every adventurer need besides fuel and shoes? A friend.
So Ren invented a robotic hamster that could travel anywhere an explorer can go, from the highest of mountains to the deepest ocean trench. Soon, robotic adventure hamsters sold as fast as toilet papers. So that left only Murray, who sat looking at the bronze account on his computer screen.
Only 1,000? It's like he expects me to mess it up. Well, I'll show him. Ha!
So Murray took the money out in coins and stashed them in a giant bag. Then late one night, dug a hole in his backyard, stashed the bag inside, and covered it right back up.
Great. Now all I have to do is go back inside and watch Netflix.
After a very long time, the rich man returned from the wilds.
Ah, electricity, internet. I have returned to the grid. Please accept my meeting invite.
Zane and Ren hopped on the call immediately. Murray took a little longer.
Start your audio, Murray.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I'm excited to see how you've handled my money. Zane?
Through sales of the fly shoe, I've added 5,000 more credits to your gold account.
Well done, good and faithful employee. You've been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share my happiness. Now, Ren.
My adorable traveling robotic hamsters have earned 2,000 more credits for your silver account.
Well done, good and faithful employee. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and share my happiness. So, Murray.
Yeah, hold on.
Murray reached down and held up a muddy sack. He spilled the coins across the desk.
How much is that?
1,000 credits.
That's what I gave you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I knew you're a tough businessman. You make money even where you haven't worked for it. I didn't want you getting mad, so I just buried the money. See? It's all safe.
Murray offered a weak smile, but instead of smiling back, the rich man went red in the face.
You lazy man. If you knew I can make money even when I haven't worked for it, you should have at least kept my money in the bank where it would have earned a little bit.
Sure.
The rich man turned to his personal assistant and ordered.
Take Murray's credits and give them to Zane, who already has 10,000 credits. Oh, and take Murray off my payroll immediately.
The message of Jesus' story was clear. If you are responsible for what you were given, you'll be given more. If you wasted it, you end up with nothing.
When Jesus told the story about the boss and the 3 servants, I think it was really a story about you and me. God is like the boss in the story, and we're the ones he entrusted with bags of gold. Okay, so maybe God didn't actually give you a bunch of gold, but you have definitely been given something. Each and every one of us has been uniquely created. We've been given unique talents and abilities. We use different parts of our brain. We are definitely not a dime a dozen. So it's up to us to actually use what God has trusted us with. We can't just bury it in the ground and let it go to waste. And I think it's even better if we use what he's given us to make a difference in the world, to love God, and to love other people. So here's the rule for life to remember today. Make the most of what you've been given. So if you've got a talent for singing, then sing out loud and strong. If you're good at intense thinking, then think about how you can make the world a better place. And if you happen to have the talent for acting like a wild animal, then let it out of its cage every once in a while, even if it makes you look silly. Did you get it? You're right. It was a zebra. See you next time. I'm kidding. It was an elephant. A really good elephant, too. I wonder what part of the brain that was. This one? This one? This one? This one? Definitely this one.
Hey you guys, today our bottom line has taught us to make the most of what you've been given. And I'm sure that God has given you some amazing talents and abilities that you can use in your life. You know, today in our Bible story, we saw that there were some people that didn't use the things that they had been given very wisely, and it didn't turn out good for them. I don't want that to be you. If God has given you a talent and an ability that you are good at, you need to use that talent. I don't know what it might be. It might be basketball. It might be baseball. It might be singing. It might be dancing. It might be being organized. You might be very good at art. I don't know what it is, but if God has given you a specific talent and ability, use that talent to the very best of your ability. Cultivate it, work on it. Don't be scared, and don't just sit on it and say, oh, well, I'll never be that good at this, so it really doesn't matter. No, if God has given you that talent and that ability, use it for the very best that it can be. Because if we're using the talents and abilities that God has given us to bring glory to His kingdom, then our best is yet to come.
Well, we are done for today. But remember, have your parents go online and like and share our Facebook and Instagram page. Also, go onto our website and download our worksheet for this week. And don't forget about our House Habit Challenge. We live on by being responsible. Well, until next week, when we're done with the rules for life, we'll see ya.